Mamelodi Sundowns are involved in CAF Champions League action this weekend on Sunday. You can get in for free to the stadium. Make sure you're there. It's quarter-final match against Wydad Casablanca from Morocco. The second star is loading for Sundowns, and two of the men who will be involved in the action are right here in the studio with us on Sport at 10. It's Oupa Manyisa as well as David Leonardo Castro Cortez. Did I get it right? The whole name. I don't think I've ever heard your whole name ever said. So, Leonardo, how are you?
Good, man.
You're a dad now. Like, for the second time, you've been missing in action. You were there in Colombia. What were you doing over there?
There I was with my family. So we had family issues, so I sorted out and I'm coming back to get fit and play. That's the most important for me. I like to play, so.
And your wife and you, obviously you just had a son. Is the family coming to join you soon?
I hope they're coming back soon, so I wait until my baby is growing up.
Because you know you were one of the biggest stories, even though you were away and bringing your son into the world, you were one of the biggest stories of the transfer window about what your future holds, what's going to happen with Leonardo Castro.
Man, I want to know also what is going to happen.
Who else knows?
I don't know. So even I was in my home, I can see the social media, they speak about me, but they didn't know about anything. So
because next year, June, your contract's up.
Yeah, it's finished, but in my present is Sundowns, so I thinking about Sundowns. I'm thinking about the next game. It's important game for us, so I can wait for that time.
But it's important, I think, what you just said now, because if your family is coming out here to join you, clearly, in your mind, South Africa is your new home.
Yeah. So let's see what happens until this time.
Leonardo Castro, right next to him, Oupa Manyisa. Oupa.
Thomas.
Unjani baba?
Ngiyaphila unjani?
No, I can't complain. So mnani ngeSpitori.
Kara babuya kabo dada.
So ukakenya bo dada. Why not?
Thomas.
Awubadli. Okay. Die money, dying. But you must practice now. Leonardo can teach you. He's been there for some time now, 2 years nyan. Anyway, let's move on and quickly talk about you. You surprised everybody. No one saw it coming. Captain of Orlando Pirates, next thing, Mamelodi Sundowns. What caused that decision?
Hey, Thomas, it's part of football. Players need to move and go try their luck somewhere else so that you can grow as a player.
Some people might say, ubalekile ndoda. I mean, last season, Pirates only won 6 games. You were the captain of the club, 11th position. Next thing, yapeto yavai.
No, angibalekanga, Thomas. Just needed new challenges in life.
So what challenges will you find? What are the challenges that Mamelodi Sundowns bring for you?
I think for me, it's starting afresh, where I will start fighting for my place in the team.
So was it a case of too comfortable at the previous club? You needed a new challenge? Like, I hear you saying you wanted to fight for the place?
I was too comfortable. So for me, I thought for me to grow as a player, let me go somewhere else where I will get the competition so that I can fight for my place.
Because they are number 20, this weekend, you played 27 games last season. So this season, are you already finding it harder? Is it harder to convince the coach? I mean, he's a coach that's liked you for a long time. Peter Mosimane gave you your debut with Bafana Mos.
It's not about convincing the coach. It's more about me working very hard so that I can help the team achieve their main goals.
How's he looking in training? Is he putting in that effort?
Yeah, I'm starting to know how he's playing the new players. So Oupa is a good player. So I try to understand each other.
Speaking of which, you also have something that you maybe need to prove this season, Leonardo, because your first season you scored 15 goals. It was unbelievable. last season, I don't know what word to use. It wasn't a good season for you. You had 1 goal.
Yeah.
And you started 4 games in the league.
Sometimes the striker is about lucky. So when you start scoring, it's opening for you. But last season, I get injured in that time. So for recover and compete for my place is not what's easy. So I think so. That is the thing in that time. So now I'm fresh. I'm happy. So I try to do my best for Sundowns. I make to do another history in Champions League, even in the PSL. So Oupa said the thing is work hard for this.
You guys have got a huge game coming up this weekend. Ace, you've been there. I mean, so have you. You won the Champions League last season. You're joining the club now in a Champions League campaign in the quarterfinal stage, Ace. That can't be easy.
Yeah, it won't be easy, but we have to fight for one another, because for us to reclaim and defend the trophy, it's from us working together, pulling one direction as a team.
What experience do you bring to the Sundowns team from Africa?
It's not about me bringing that experience. I know I've done that, been there. So it's a new challenge with a new team. So the only thing that we have to do is to know what we're going to do when we get there on Sunday, do our tactics properly, and maintain our focus during the game.
I mean, I'm looking at your shirts right now. I see that star on top of the Sundowns logo. And Leonardo, I think about it. Quarterfinals. It's not far to the second star.
Yeah, it's not far, and even it's not easy to be here. So us is I think about the game. So if us they win the first leg here and they don't consider the goal against us, the thing is more easier for go there and they bring the good result for the semi-final, you know. So it's a step by step.
It's the first leg against a massive team from Morocco. It's free entrance. I have to repeat that. Free. Come and support. Let's get our South African team over the line. But what is the tactic for the home game? What do you need to do at home before you have to travel to Morocco?
Main importantly is to win the game, but not to concede. But we have to bear in mind that it's a two-way street. We have to start here at home and go to Morocco.
So Kora and Kia.
No, it's not about ukora no Kia. It's about ukdlala, Thomas. Ukore, udlala.
Hey, Ndota. Who just told me that don't concede? So I'm saying that means Kia.
Yeah, good team. What to go your Kia? Mama go logo Kia. Uyenza niyovula futhi.
Leonardo khona. Uzokora futhi lephambili avule.
Do you know this man what he's saying? He says we must score and look at the back. What if they score again? We must unlock and go score again.
I'm saying you're there. If they get another goal, you're there to get another goal, Leonardo. Simple,
playing.
right? Huh?
Yeah, us they need to kill the game.
They have to kill the game.
So if us they score 2, 3, but not concede the goal. So that's the thing, the important thing. So
before I let you guys go, what's your message to the Sundowns faithful, to South Africa with your Champions League quarterfinal?
Okay, for me, I want to see the stadium full. Like when us they go to overseas to North Africa, the people is supporting the team. So even in South America it's like that. So I want to see the stadium full and support the team.
Ace?
As Leo said, we love to see the supporters coming to the game and filling up the stadium, because we all know that when we go that side, we're going to play in a hostile environment.
So we must make it hard here.
Yes.
Gentlemen, thank you very much for being with us tonight on Sport at 10. All the best for Mamelodi Sundowns on your journey, Ace. 3 more years to go with the club. And Leonardo, we'll keep a close eye and see what happens in January, right? When we get closer to the end of his time with the contract. We'll keep some Peggy.